Konnichiwa. Welcome to another intriguing tale from the annals of history. Today, we journey back to the fascinating life of
Alcibiades of Athens was a man of immense ambition and charm. He was also a master of deception. He could mirror the moods and tastes of anyone he met, and he used this ability to seduce them into his orbit. One of the first people to fall under Alcibiades' spell was the philosopher Socrates. Alcibiades, who was known for his lavish lifestyle and lack of principles, would often act like the sober and virtuous Socrates whenever they were together. Socrates was not completely fooled, but he was flattered by Alcibiades' attempts to emulate him. He believed that Alcibiades was trying to become a better person, and he became a fervent admirer and supporter of the young man. Alcibiades' ability to mirror people's desires was also evident in his oratory. He could give speeches that resonated with the aspirations of his audience, whether they were young Athenians who wanted to conquer new lands or older men who yearned for the glory days of the Athenian Empire. His speeches were so convincing that the Athenian people voted to invade Sicily, even though the plan was fraught with danger. However, Alcibiades' ambition led him to make some fatal mistakes. He was accused of profaning sacred statues, and he deserted the Athenian fleet to defect to Sparta, Athens' bitter enemy. The Spartans were wary of Alcibiades, but they were also impressed by his military prowess and his willingness to conform to their austerity. They gave him great powers, but he eventually seduced the king of Sparta's wife and had to flee once again. Alcibiades' final act of deception was to defect to Persia. He pretended to be enamored with Persian culture, and the Persians welcomed him with open arms. They showered him with honors and titles, and they even gave him command of their fleet. But Alcibiades was not loyal to the Persians. He was secretly helping the Athenians in their war against Sparta, and he eventually managed to return to Athens in triumph. Alcibiades' story is a cautionary tale about the dangers of deception. He was a man who could charm and seduce anyone, but his ambition ultimately led to his downfall. His story is a reminder that true power comes from authenticity, not from manipulation. The mirror can show us how we look, but it can also be used to trick our enemies. By copying their actions, you can confuse them and make them angry. By reflecting their behavior back to them, you can show them how ridiculous they look. This can be a powerful way to disarm them and get them off balance.